Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-day fiancé Shaeeda may be throwing Insta-shade at Bilal's ex-wife. Popular 90-day fiancé star Shaeeda Sween seems to have thrown shade at her fiancé, Bilal Haziz's ex-wife Shaeeda, on social media. Shaeeda and Bilal are among the many new couples to be featured on 90-day Fiancé Season 9, and they have quickly developed one of the most dramatic storylines of the season. Shaeeda met Bilal through mutual friends online, and he eventually traveled down to Trinidad and Tobago to meet her, where he later proposed. Shaeeda and Bilal had a nikah, which means that under Islam they are married in their religion, but not legally in the United States. Since Shaeeda's arrival in the United States, she and Bilal have had their fair share of disagreements. A major issue for the couple is children, as 90-day fiancé star Shaeeda is eager to have kids right away, while Bilal is hesitant, as he already has 2 teenagers from his previous marriage. Bilal has also pushed for Shaeeda to sign a prenup, which she does not feel comfortable with, because she believes it guarantees that they will later get divorced. In a recent episode, Bilal's ex-wife Shaeeda confronted Shaeeda about the prenup, arguing that it is necessary to protect her children, which Shaeeda does not take well to. Shortly before the episode aired, Shaeeda posted a series of Instagram stories that viewers later interpreted to be directed at Shaeeda. In the first story, Shaeeda writes, "Quiet and calm because I do pity the desperate, 5 minutes, hungry type we pray for them. When they go low, we stay high." Shaeeda appears to be calling out Shaeeda for confronting her on the prenup issue, indicating that Shaeeda was simply just desperate for 5 minutes of screen time. After the episode, many fans sided with Shaeeda online after Shaeeda indirectly accused her of going after Bilal's wealth, which Shaeeda has not shown any signs of doing. Shaeeda made it clear to Shaeeda during the conversation that she had no intention of using Bilal for his money, explaining that she was a well-established yoga instructor in Trinidad who was widely known throughout the community. Shaeeda also told Shaeeda that she did understand where she was coming from as a mother, but ultimately the 90-day fiancé star said the prenup was something for her and Bilal to decide upon. Shaeeda did not seem to be satisfied with the results of the conversation, telling producers that she did not come to play games with Shaeeda. Shaeeda later posted the definition of the word bully on her story, implying that she felt bullied by Shaeeda. Many viewers this season have not been fond of Bilal's behavior towards Shaeeda, feeling that he often belittles her and treats her like a child. For instance, when Shaeeda was conversing with his children while playing pool, Bilal walked in and called Shaeeda a young lady, which some viewers felt was disrespectful. Bilal has also played several odd pranks on Shaeeda, including picking her up from the airport in a work van to see if she would be bothered by it. When it comes to the issues between Shaeeda and Bilal, 90-day fiancé fans are quick to side with Shaeeda, so it is no surprise that they are also supporting her after her encounter with Shaeeda. Shaeeda Sween, a fan favorite from 90-day Fiancé, may be throwing subtle shade at her husband, Bilal Haziz's ex-wife on Instagram, and fans are buzzing. Known for her polished style and poised personality, Shaeeda's life with Bilal has been a roller coaster, especially with his past relationships constantly making their way into the picture. This time, fans are dissecting Shaeeda's recent posts, searching for clues that might indicate brewing tension with Shaeeda Salam, Bilal's ex-wife and mother of his 2 children. In a recent Instagram post, Shaeeda shared a serene photo of herself meditating, dressed in an elegant, earthy-toned outfit with a caption that read, "Peace within is the real power, no matter the noise around you." She went on to mention how crucial it is to guard your peace and only surround yourself with those who lift you up. To the casual observer, it seemed like a typical Shaeeda post. But 90-Day Fiancé fans, always attuned to drama, immediately took this as a pointed message about managing the sometimes turbulent relationship between her and Shaeeda. For those who have followed the show, Shaeeda's struggles with Bilal's ex have been no secret. Shaeeda made quite the impression early on in Shaeeda's and Bilal's relationship, particularly when she laid down her expectations and boundaries for how things would go. And though there were attempts to make peace, the relationship has been tense and complicated, something Shaeeda has alluded to in various ways. In the comments under her post, fans didn't hesitate to offer their support, with one fan commenting, "Hold your peace, girl. You're the true queen here." Another added, "It's hard when you're dealing with someone who wants to dictate every part of your life. Stay strong, Shaeeda." One reason fans are convinced that this is a subtle dig at Shaeeda is because of recent drama around Bilal's co-parenting arrangements and the role Shaeeda plays in his children's lives. When Shaeeda moved to the United States to be with Bilal, she didn't just sign up for marriage. She also entered a complex family dynamic that involved his kids and a strong-willed ex-wife. Shaeeda's arrival brought mixed reactions from both the kids and Shaeeda, who seemed to have her own reservations about the new woman in Bilal's life. Their first on-camera meeting was tense, and the drama only intensified when Shaeeda demanded a prenuptial agreement to protect her children's inheritance, sparking a series of awkward and emotionally charged conversations. Shaeeda's post wasn't her only hint of potential tension. She also shared a series of Instagram stories emphasizing the importance of boundaries, especially when building a blended family. In one story, she wrote, "It's essential to know your worth and stand firm in your values." Boundaries aren't just about keeping others out, but about keeping peace within. To fans, this seemed like a statement reflecting her ongoing efforts to balance her love for Bilal with the challenges that come with his history. Her message, though indirect, resonated with many of her followers who saw it as an honest take on navigating complicated family dynamics, especially when dealing with someone as involved as an ex-wife. The tension with Shaeeda has been particularly pronounced around Shaeeda's longing for a child of her own. Bilal has seemed reluctant, often dodging the conversation or downplaying the urgency of Shaeeda's desires. Shaeeda's influence over his mindset hasn't gone unnoticed by fans, who speculate that she may play a role in Bilal's hesitation. Shaeeda, after all, has already established a family dynamic with Bilal centered around their kids, and the idea of adding another child to the picture could complicate things. For Shaeeda, the situation is heartbreaking, as she's openly shared her dream of having children, something her fans feel Shaeeda should respect. Another intriguing post from Shaeeda featured a quote about releasing negativity and letting go of people who do not serve your highest good. This quote, layered on a background of calming ocean waves, seemed to hint at a deeper conflict. In the comments, followers voiced their support, with one saying, "Sometimes family dynamics are the hardest things to balance, especially when others don't give you the grace to thrive." Shaeeda didn't reply directly, but she liked several comments, subtly acknowledging her followers' validation of her experience. Some fans argue that Shaeeda may not be intending to shade Shaeeda specifically, suggesting instead that she's merely sharing a general message about protecting her peace. However, considering the history between the two women, others are convinced these posts are targeted. Since Shaeeda has openly asserted herself in Shaeeda's relationship, many fans feel that Shaeeda is now using her platform to establish her own voice in the situation, albeit subtly. While Shaeeda remains respectful, the subtext is evident to those who know the story. One of Shaeeda's recent yoga posts has fueled this narrative even further. In the post, she demonstrated a pose she referred to as strength and balance, paired with a caption about how important it is to stay centered, even when others try to sway your path. Fans immediately connected this to her situation with Shaeeda, interpreting it as a message about staying grounded and standing her ground in her relationship. The pressure to keep peace in a blended family, while facing judgments from an ex who remains influential, is a balancing act Shaeeda is all too familiar with. In the reality TV sphere, where drama is part of the package, Shaeeda's approach is refreshingly subtle, though some fans wish she would be more direct. Others respect her restraint, noting that it takes maturity to choose indirect ways to express frustrations without descending into public feuds. Given Shaeeda's spirituality and commitment to personal growth, it's likely that these subtle posts are a conscious choice to keep her thoughts private while acknowledging her struggles in a way that resonates with her followers. What the future holds for Shaeeda and Bilal is uncertain. Fans speculate that as Shaeeda becomes more assertive about her desires, particularly about having children, Bilal may face some difficult choices. Whether or not Shaeeda remains a significant influence in their relationship, Shaeeda's recent Instagram posts suggest she's committed to prioritizing her own peace and boundaries. In an environment as emotionally charged as 90 Day Fiancé, Shaeeda's calm and composed approach to family drama is admirable, and it's easy to see why fans are rooting for her. If Shaeeda's posts are indeed aimed at Shaeeda, they reflect a woman who has chosen empowerment and self-respect over direct confrontation. Whether this social media strategy will ultimately help Shaeeda create the life she dreams of is yet to be seen, but her fans are hopeful that she'll continue to find her strength amid the challenges. For now, Shaeeda's followers are keeping a close watch on her posts, cheering her on as she subtly reclaims her narrative in the most graceful way possible.